Hey everybody, we have just one lonely item that's sold in our eBay store here today as we try to revitalize a 20-year-old eBay store that was either dead or dying. Hi everybody, my name is Craig. Welcome to A Side of Hustle. The goal is channels to move 10,000 people from stupidly broken to fully free in soul and heart and mind and strength and wallet. If that's your vibe, please hit that like, hit that subscribe. All right, so what is this shirt? And then I'm going to talk a little bit about why this happened and what changes we're making going forward. First of all, this is Columbia. This was a vented fishing shirt, and hopefully you can see that right there. It was size 3XT, so 3 extra large and tall. So a very big size shirt. And so a lot of times you're going to come across something like a Columbia fishing shirt, and you can't just say, well, I saw in a video that these sell really well. It's not that all Columbia vented fishing shirts sell well. There's plenty of them that do not. But when you stack things like a good size, 3 extra large tall, and a fun, unique print, this one had not just like floral, but also like fish wearing lays. So very much a Hawaiian vibe. And it's a vented fishing shirt. When you stack all those attributes together, that's what brings it from being an item that's worth $10 or $15 to, I think we sold this one for like 25 to 30 in that range. So that's kind of the big difference. You're looking for different attributes that stack up. Now, we've had lots of days where we've had lots and lots of items and different things. We only sold one. Well, let's talk about it briefly on both the micro and the macro level. On the micro level, it's Wednesday. It's the middle of the week. Technically, we actually had 2 sales that came in after yesterday's video too that I already shipped out because they came in, they were easy enough to ship. So there were 3 sales in the last 24 hours, but it was a CD and a baseball card, and they were just so easy to quickly ship. And since I had enough time to do that before going to the post office, so that changes a little bit. If I had 3 items out here, you'd say, okay, well, that's not too bad. So there's that. I also noticed that not all of the items in my store that I thought were on sale were actually on sale. I did not double check all that and make sure that everything that was supposed to be on sale. So that's certainly going to hurt sales when you have items that you're supposed to be having 30, 40, 50% off, and they're sitting at full price when they haven't sold at full price. So that's something I can fix. On the macro level though, this is the variance that you have when you're running a smaller store. So right now I have about 200, I would guess, clothing items in the store. I'm trying to get my full inventory system updated here. You can see I had to add to the top row of boxes, so we're now filling the bottom row here. So we have almost our first shelf fully full, but as we're doing this, there's variance. You know, if you want to have more consistent sales, you have to have higher listings. And we did just make the move yesterday and today of starting to list 10 items a day. We'd only been looking to sorry, I got alarms and stuff going off. We'd only been looking to list 6 items a day up till now, and now we're doing 10 items a day. So that's going to help with that and help with the variance on the store level. But from just a broader level, the more items you have, and assuming they're good quality, consistent items, the better and more consistent your sales are going to be. Okay, so what am I doing in the meantime? Well, I'm not going to start listing more. We just started this 10, and I got to figure out how to do that on a consistent basis first. So that's not going to change. But what I am going to do is I always like to say, like, whenever there's a day of lower sales, I'll kind of hit the next day with a bigger sale than what I would normally do. So we're going to run kind of a flash sale in the store for 24 hours. We'll probably run it from like tonight through tomorrow night. Maybe we'll do 36 hours, either like Wednesday night through Friday morning, something like that. But we'll push some sort of sale to just kind of kick the eBay algorithm into gear, wake everybody up, and everything else. But sometimes this is just what it is. It's just the variance that you have when you're selling the store, which is why you have to work on your consistent daily listing habits to accomplish what you are trying to accomplish. So let me know down in the comments below, how are your sales going in your eBay store?